Be sure to subscribe, keep pounding _TV, the best Panther YouTuber ever. I'm rocking with the big cat. Pause up. Keep pounding.
What's going on? Christian Miller here, linebacker of the Carolina Panthers. Just want to give a huge shout out to Keep Pounding TV. Keep doing what y'all are doing. Appreciate all y'all support. Everybody go subscribe right now to the YouTube channel, Keep Pounding TV. I'm rolling with the big cat.
Hey, everybody, I'm your host, that Grinding Guy, also known as the Big Cat. My cool cat, put your balls up if you're rocking with the Big Cat. Today, I got 5, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 bold predictions when it comes to the Chicago Bears versus the Carolina Panthers. You don't want to miss it, but first, before we get started, do you love the Carolina Panthers like I love the Carolina Panthers? Yes? No? Maybe? Do you love the Carolina Panthers like I love the Carolina Panthers? If you love the Carolina Panthers like I love the Carolina Panthers, give me that 2 gloves. 5 bold predictions about the Chicago Bears versus the Carolina Panthers. Let's get into it.
Here we go.
Before we get started, make sure you subscribe, click that notification bell so you don't miss the video. Real quick, pause the video, head over to Flick Chat. The link is in the description, also pinned to the comment section. It's like a Discord for sports fan, all right? Look, man, real cool, man. Once we get to 500 followers, I'm giving away an autograph Brian Burns mini helmet, autographed Derek Brown mini helmet. It's real cool, breaking news. You got quizzes, you got polls. One of my favorite quizzes I just put up is, do you know the Chicago Bears versus the Carolina Panthers history? Test your knowledge out. See, do you know the history between these two teams? Flick Chat, the link is in the description. Head over to FTFN also FTFN on YouTube. Be sure to check out FTFN Network on Twitch as well. And also on Instagram. Look, 32 Fan Ambassadors, give up the fan perspective. Giving up the real, man. You don't want to miss that. And also keep PoundingTVShow.com, my website. Go over there, get some merchandise, and read some articles. Now, I did my homework on this one, and I'm inspired. A lot of people have much to do about nothing when it comes to this defense. A lot of you guys are already scared of this defense and shit. You know what I mean? So we're gonna talk about my 5 bold prediction. It has a lot to do with our offense, all right? Just because of that fact. Now I do have one defensive bold prediction, but for the sake of giving you guys confidence out there who lack thereof, I went with a lot of offensive bold predictions. And real quick, I will be wearing the coon cap today, tomorrow, and Sunday. You know why? Because I'm hunting bear. I'm bearing down. So this is my hunting hat, and I'm going to the Dollar Tree to get me a mini rifle. Take out some bears. All right, first bold prediction, y'all. Joey Slye has a big day, 4 field goals. Now, I just said that this offense is going to be good. Then I turned around and said Joey Slye is going to have 4 field goals. Well, let me explain here. This defense is stifling in the red zone. 19 red zone attempts, only giving up 7 touchdowns. So, again, numbers don't lie. That's the reason why we keep track of these numbers. But I still think even for us to get down in the red zone, I think we're going to have some success moving the ball. And because of that, I just think, you know, are the red zone woes truly over? Whoa! Are the woes truly over? We seen us figure it out down there in Atlanta. But let's be real, Atlanta's not necessarily, they're an inferior opponent. So I think against a more advanced or skilled opponent when it comes to the defense anyway, I think we'll have a little tough time, but I think we'll be all right though. Joey Slye comes away with 4 field goals. Now, next bold prediction, this offensive line will give up 2 sacks. Really? Wait a minute, Khalil Mack. Khalil Mack, Hakeem Hicks, oh God, we don't stand a chance, Panther Nation. We don't stand a chance. Shut the fuck up. Let me tell you something. I think we're gonna do whatever it takes, and I have faith in Taylor Moton holding it down against Khalil Mack. The only thing about Khalil Mack that's kind of bad is Khalil Mack, they use him all over the place. Okay, and that 4-2-5 defense, they allow for him to stand up as linebacker. Sometimes he'll be in the goddamn over the nose. Sometimes they go two linemen down. Sometimes they'll be on the left side, right. So that's the only different thing. If he's lined up against Taylor Moton, I think Taylor Moton's gonna hold his own. But if they're gonna have success against us when it comes to getting sacks, I think it's gonna be somewhere else. It's not gonna be on Taylor's side. All right. So I honestly think we're gonna do a decent job. 2 straight games in the NFL with no sacks. Does that streak end? Yes, I think it ends here. But it's not going to be crazy. So 2 sacks only given up. Another solid day. Now here's my favorite bold prediction right here. Mike Davis cracks 100 yards against these Bears. Oh, yeah. Now, let me tell you why this is a bold prediction. In the history, again, go over to Flick Chat and you'll see there's a poll up here. In the history of the Carolina Panthers versus the Chicago Bears series, the Carolina Panthers have never rushed for an individual 100 yards as a running back. Well, no running back that played for the Carolina Panthers ever. That's Christian McCaffrey, Stephen Davis, Deshaun Foster, Tim Bianca-Batuka. Anybody has never rushed for 100 yards against these guys in the history. I think that changes Sunday. The reason why? Because they run a 4-2-5. Now look, when you run that 4-2-5, it allows you to be balanced to take on the pass and the run at the same time. You take out your linebacker that normally would be in the 4-3, and you add in the DB. Okay? So essentially, every play you can cover. You can cover every play that you're out there. You don't have to worry about being, you know what I mean, swapping out personnel, prepare for the pass. You don't have to worry about swapping out personnel to prepare for the run. But because of that, and shout out to Leonard Fournette, he rushed for 106 yards against these guys. There's a vulnerability level. You have two linebackers that usually sit in the middle of that defense, and you have two defensive ends that pretend like they're linebackers, or they can play linebacker, excuse me. They're hybrids. But if you can isolate those two linebackers in the middle of that 4-2-5, and if you can do X block, let's do an X block, all right? And you know what an X block is? It's when the center block back and then the guard pulls around the center and climbs to the next level. If we can get that shit going and get these linebackers isolated, just as Tampa Bay did several times against these guys, Leonard Fournette cracked 100 yards. I don't see why we cannot. Mike Davis is in for a big day. I think he's in for a big day. 100 yards. Will it result in touchdowns? I don't know. I don't know that. But I will say he'll go for 100 yards. I'm excited, y'all. I am freaking excited. Now, here's another bold prediction. Carolina Panthers will score over 20-plus points. Really? Wait a minute. They offense is check down. Their offense is dick and duck. Sucker shit. This is the Panthers fans talking. Their offense is dick and duck. Shut the fuck. Check this out right here. The Chicago Bears only have given up 20 points one time this season against the Atlanta Falcons. Everybody else has scored 19. They have scored 13, and they have scored 19 again. Now, with that being said, Joey Slye has a big day, but this bowls out well for us, man, as I said before. Our offense is run the ball and take what you get. Their defense is over-aggressive, and they get dirty eyes. If we can motion, listen, if we motion the receiver right before the snaps, those linebackers are read and react linebackers. So that little subtle motion will cause them to get out of place because they're over aggressive. They're taught aggressive, get at the speed. They're not taught to read and react. They're taught they're not taught just to slow it down. They're taught to just attack. So if we could take advantage with that, last minute motions and shit like that, get these guys out of place, I think we have a big game, man. I do. I really do, man. I don't care if it's dink or dunk. I feel like this. I feel like we're going to take what they give us until we catch one of these guys in that aggressive mentality, and then we break a long-ass pass like DJ did against the Atlanta Falcons. We're going to turn something little into something big. That aggressive shit will work against you, all right? So I think it will. It may be a stalemate for the first 2 quarters or whatever, but I feel like eventually those dink and dunk, check down, crossing route kind of plays, out route kind of plays, I think it pays off when you be persistent. As long as we're running that ball, you got to run at this 4-2-5. Salt this shit away. Run at this 4-2-5. What that does is allow for those defensive ends to fly upfield and all that. If you isolate, I'm telling you, if you isolate this shit and allow for the lineman to climb to the next level so and Mike Davis can get off, I think we're all right. And because of that, I think we're going to put up points, all right? Over 20 points, excuse me. I think we'll put up over 20 points. And my last prediction here, y'all. I think Nick Foles throws 2 interceptions. Listen, I looked at this offense, and we're going to talk about the offense tomorrow. I'm not impressed. David Montgomery, and again, y'all, we had some struggles slowing down the run game. For whatever reason, it seems like we wait till those guys get going before we slow them down. So look, man, all in all, I'm feeling inspired. I don't know how you guys are feeling. I'm pumped, y'all. I feel like we got this. Look, man, if we go out there, we handle our business, we do what we got to do, we play within our confines, we're all right. We're at home. Listen, man, continue to run the rock. Allow for us to isolate those linebackers. Look, Joe Brady, if you listen to me, my friend, get those dirty-ass linebackers' eyes. Get them dirty. Motion at the last minute. Shift at the last. Do all kind of exotic shit because those guys are taught aggression. Use it against them, all right? Just like Tampa Bay did. And that opens up holes for the run game, man. At the last minute, if you're running a counter and you shift somebody, guess what happened? That linebacker, the last thing that linebacker sees before you say the word hike is the tight end shifting. Where do you think he's going to go? Where do you think he's going to go? At the last minute before you say hike, you see somebody shifting. That linebacker's eyes are going to get dirty. They're going to go right over there. So that's when you hit that X block that I said earlier. Boom, boom, center come back. Guard goes around. Now you wash his ass out. Ali, the star, like David, a Super Bowl. Here we go. Super Bowl. Here we go. Yeah. Victory shit, huh? I'm your host, Greg Got also known as the Big Cat. My cook up in the pause up. If you're rocking the Big Cat. Man, tell me how you guys feel my 5 bowl predictions. Sound good today, huh? Feeling blessed, man. Get ready to tune in here about 9:30, maybe 10 o'clock. Go live stream. We'll talk about this Chicago Bears defense and more. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast, Anchor, Spotify, Whole 9. Flick, check the link in the description. Let's get up out of it. Let the church say, sure to check out KeepPoundingTVShow.com, where we had the latest Panthers article, exclusive behind-the-scenes content, vlogs, videos, schedule, fantasy football, and much more. Also, be sure to check out Keep Pounding TV's official merchandise, where we have Paws Up hats, Gato shirts, and much more as well. I want to give a very special shout out and thanks to all the Keep Pounding TV cool cats and members. Paws Up, keep pounding.
Fellas, do you have a beard like Big Cat? You tired of your shit looking like Anthony Hamilton? Okay! Patches all in it? Check out Trishana's Blue Sapphire oils. Help moisturize and restore health back to your beard. Trishana Jones Oils, Blue Sapphire. The link is in the description below. Ladies, be sure to check out Tori Bell Cosmetics. Shop with the ambassador and affiliate Sabrina Francis. Her link is below. For all your cosmetical needs, from eyeliners to lip gloss to eyelash bling, they got everything you need. Check the link in the description below. Be sure to check out On the Live Show Radio. Check out the latest Christian hip-hop / R&B. Be sure to also subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Hi, I'm the Big Cat. Paws up. You're watching Fan to Fan Network, the voice that fans deserve.